Yo, what is up everybody? Exses here and welcome back to Tiny Rogues. Today we are going to be playing the Pyromancer. Each point of mana additionally grants plus 10 to plus 20 fire damage to your mana draining weapons. We start with the fireball wand, coat, an orb. We have killed death 1 of 5 times. We are going to start with bombs as always. And if you cannot tell, this is a voiceover. We're gonna go Catharsis, gain 1+1 suppression. So basically that gives us a heart when we're fighting bosses, which is good. But yeah, I recorded this video when the wife was in the room, so I couldn't do voice, so I have to do a voiceover later. This is my first time playing the Pyromancer, and we go in and get some beef. And what I noticed right away is short range, but the Pyromancer does a ton of damage, like actually insane. Insane. The first floor, like the first floor is shockingly easy. And I know that has to do with like the talent we took that makes them have less HP, but wow, it is crazy. And this character ends up being one of my favorites. I'm wondering, like, man, like, where are all the intellect, like candy and stuff? I'm like, okay, here we go. Finally, everything's been strength and dexterity. But definitely, oh, we found a secret. It's marked with an X. We get this armor, the golem armor, gets +2 hearts, and it needs to be attuned. But our rope gives more fire damage. So we just hold on to it and we keep going. But stick around because this run becomes wild. First boss, Minotaur. Look at his health. Deleted. Yeah, I'm just letting the fire tick and it just kills him. Boss defeated. Let's see what we get here. I forgot what we take here. I don't know if we use anything. Now I do make some mistakes in this run because it was late and I just wasn't paying attention. It's mostly because I wasn't paying attention. I think I take the first one. Yeah, just grants once per room on spending souls, you get gold. I don't think it was any good. It's just, I guess it was the best out of the bunch. And now to floor 2. And everything seems okay. We attune everything. Now, it says 0 out of 1 attunements. Item effect will not be applied. You must have the item equipped for 1 more room. So you have to actually have it equipped to attune it. Let's go get some candy. I believe floor 2 is as easy as floor 1. Maybe not. They have some projectiles. They try to murder me. What did I get here? Oh yeah, the firebomb codex. I don't really like the way this weapon fires. It's like a aim, but it has a time delay before it hits. You're like lobbing bombs. I run into an event. These 2 little skeletons. What did they give me? I'm not sure. I don't remember. They gave me, yeah, grants 10% increased damage dealt to bosses, which is pretty good. It's a pretty good charm. I just keep collecting gold here. The weapon does a lot. I was just like, I think I instantly switched back to the wand. I think. Couldn't decide. I'm like, I like the wand better. I think we go for the beef to get the level. We get some really good synergy with our talents. We did lose our soul heart there, or suppression heart, whatever it is. Just by bad play. Just ran into it. I think I get insight. Grants 100% increased stats. Or did I take adrenaline? No, I take insight. Or did I take poison? What did I take? Insight. Yeah. Insight. Makes sense. I was like, neither one of these rooms is good for us. So I didn't want to waste a key, so I just blow it up. Get some gold out of it. Go take more strength because it is weapon damage. So the one thing I noticed about, I saw someone playing with the controller, and the auto targeting is pretty busted. I tried a controller, I just couldn't get used to it, but man, it's busted because you don't have to really think about aiming. You can just dodge, but I prefer mouse and keyboard, and I don't think I'm going to switch. We go with the offhand choice, the lich. Doing my best to dodge. And we have the free suppression heart, which is good. Helps me. So that turned out pretty good. Not quite as easy as floor 1, but it was still pretty strong. That's a quiver, the maid costume. I think we take the gloves on the end. Grants 25% increase effect of debuff statuses. Adds +3 to unarmed intellect scaling and adds 45 to 105 unarmed damage. Okay. It was the best of the can't use a quiver. Or yeah, I guess you could, but yeah. And then I'm like, this looks and sounds weird. Like I've been to the plant area before. I'm like, these are different plants. And different bugs. Which was neat because I had never seen this one before. I think we just take this string. I was like, what is that? Is that a crocodile? He's a dead crocodile. As fire does damage. We definitely go for the candy. I thought I missed the room, but I guess as long as it's in that range, it goes. Then I'm like, oh my goodness, it starts getting more and more crazy. But yeah. Warrior stash. Nope, go for the beef because we're not a warrior. And we get a level from it. And I'm pretty sure we take Apocalypse. I'm picking up a Mana Star. 3 meteors drop from the sky on random enemies, dealing 407 to 904 fire damage. Now that becomes very important later because yeah, it's already kind of good, but you'll see. I didn't want to spend my money at the tavern. I'm like, oh, let's just go. Destroyed. I'm doing my best to look for secret rooms. Is this the fishing one? Yeah, try to catch a fish. I was like, oh, a bite. Easy. This is pretty easy. Then I got a lobster, which is crit increased, I believe, in stamina, and it's like 20 rooms. Oh, and increased mana regeneration rate. Yeah, it's a lot of rooms. I say I'm going to forget about it if I don't just do it, so I just used it. It would have probably been honestly better to save for later rooms, but again, I would have forgot. Don't have any red dice, sadly. I tried to just go around and hit everything. I got hit there. And I was like, oh no. 1 health. Do I use my potion? I think I do. Nope, I don't. Oh. Wow. That was a mistake not using my potion there. We lost our suppression heart, so now we have 1 heart left. And I have no idea what this boss does. I was just doing my best to dodge everything. We lose our revive. Super early in the run. Floor 3 and we lost our revive. Could not believe it. I thought this run was gonna... I thought we were dead here. But we survived. But now we don't have a revive. And we have 1 heart. What do we take here? I think we take the middle one, which gives us a revive. I don't even think I look at the last one. I'm like, yep, revive. Give it to me. I was like, oh, what was it? Oh, well, never mind. So we put that on. Don't even care. Gave us a revive. So that's good. So I did that, and I think I bought the heart. Yeah. I was like, okay, we can survive. We can do this. And I was all like, okay, I'm like, we've seen these guys before. I tried to see if that other weapon would reach them. It kind of did. Always going for the intellect. I was trying to get that other weapon to work, and I'm like, I don't like it. It's not it. At least not for me. And this room was crazy. I was like, uh-oh. Like, what is going on here? And then the mana stars, they do those meteors. Every time you pick up one of those little blue mana stars that are floating around. Which are super good. I was like, ooh, a magic weapon. We need a magic weapon. At least better than what we have. I was like, please dodge. I'm like, please get something good out of here. And we got an arc staff. And this becomes our main weapon. I was like, you know what? Sure, let's try it. And then this happens. I was like, oh. Like, ooh, an angelic ring. That's good. But then I was like, Odin ring. I'm like, we just got a lightning weapon. Let's take that. I was like, that sounds amazing. And then I got a topaz ring. And I made the mistake and I bought both. I don't know why I didn't think the Odin was a ring at first. I just read too fast. And then I was like, oh no. I was like, oh no. I was laughing to myself and I was just like, oh, that's awful. And it would have let me buy the Phoenix Feather if I hadn't made that mistake. But then I'm like, oh my goodness, this weapon. This is our weapon. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's go. Like, this is it. I think we're going to go lightning. So let's upgrade our weapon. Accidentally talked to him instead of upgrading. I had decided right then and there. And then I was like, oh yeah, we're not using fire anymore. Let's use the golem armor, which gives +2 hearts. I was like, all right, so I have to attune it, which is just clear 1 room. I was like, please don't get hit. And boom. Now we have 5 hearts. I was like, what do we need? I'm like, we need a helm. Let's go get a helm. And it's those two. It's the gargoyles. And I'm like, we're still putting fire on them. I'm like, that's good. So now we're electrocuting them and firing them and throwing meteors out of the sky. Yes, please. Got hit. That's okay. Losing hearts isn't the end of the world, but don't really want to. Not too bad, not too bad. Like, what do we get? I'm like, golem armor, okay. I'm like, knight helmet, okay. Meteor armor. I was tempted, but right, 25% increased effect. I think I just take the helm. It's 1 armor. Might as well take the armor. And now I look cool. And now we're on floor number 5. I had a dilemma right here. I was like, ooh, soul heart, candy. So I'm like, let's go. We have a lot of hearts. Let's take the candy. And then I had never seen this. Never seen the characters that look like us. Had no idea what was going on. I'm like, those are archers. Those look like little bards. I was like, oh, I still have 9 bombs. Let's just go see what weapons we can see. I think I take the wand. I tried to see if I could just leave. I could have, but I'm like, eh. We'll hopefully find a vendor. Like, might as well try it. Nope, I don't even think I tried it. I don't even think I cared. Yeah, so there's a little knight running around. A little monk, I think. Archer. So this is a new room to me. And I have no keys for that secret door, sadly. Got a spark wand. Joy. Which is also lightning. Could have worked with our build, but it's chain lightning. Honestly, I probably should have took that beef. Because that would have leveled me up. Why did I go for the money? Just because I was broke? But we get rewarded with a +3 lollipop. Which is a lot of intellect, so we take that. We level up again. I don't remember if this talent was any good. Yeah, it is. I think we take discharge. On draining an accumulated amount of 0.5 mana, trigger unpredictable sparks that deal 5 or 15 to 627 lightning magic damage. Pretty good. And since we're going lightning, sounds even better. Do I go to the shop or do I go to consumables, right? No, I go to the shop. Okay. I'm like, what do you have? I'm like, ooh, a key. Let's buy it. I'm like, I don't need bombs. Don't really care about a mana potion. And let's go get some chocolate. I love the little mana things. I thought we were going to get hit by that music note. I was like, ooh, a set item or gloves? I was like, I really want the Odin set. And I've never seen this guy before. The jousting champion. So I had no idea what to expect. Yeah, the telegraphs, no idea. I was like, okay, cool. Horses, got it. Dodge. Easy. And then phase 2 happens. I'm like, oh my word. And to say I started panicking would be quite the understatement. Got a few dodges there, which thankfully happened. So that was a cool boss. I actually enjoyed it. I thought that was really fun. I was like, please give me the Odin, and I don't think it did. It gave me a Flare Mantle, which is fire. A Red Riding Hood, which is 2 stamina. I'm like, eh. And Power Belt, which grants 20 power. But I'm like, I'm not getting rid of the ring. So I think I just take the hood. I think I use it. 4 stamina is a lot. 4 dashes. It seemed better than 1 armor because I have so many hearts. So I think that was the right choice. And now we're on to floor 6. We're speeding through this. We're doing so much damage. And I'm like, what is this room? I'm like, I've never seen this before. So I don't know if everything just randomly changes or if it's when you beat your first run, if it happens. Well, I think we just use 10 souls and we just stay healthy. Yeah, I'm like super full inventory. And I realized right there that putting on my 2-hander gets rid of my res or my revive. I was like, oh, barely realized it like 2 floors later, 3 floors later. But I was like, you know what? The weapon is too good to not have. And then I saw all these projectiles and I got super scared. No idea what's going on because I don't watch anyone play this. I don't know what's coming. So yeah, I think I take the middle one, which is a poison toad one, just for fun. Because I was kind of worried about my revive. Like, don't get me wrong. I was like, oh, my revive. And I was like, oh, inventory's full. I was like, what would be worth the less? Probably the weapon I started with. I was like, yeah, toads. And I was like, we're just going to use this because I fear for my life. And then I see that it's not on anymore. The res. I mean, I don't see that while I'm playing, but that's okay. I think as soon as you equip your 2-hander, it unequips it. It shouldn't though, right? It should just exit out. Yeah, I don't know. Never saw these new. I shouldn't have got hit by that, and I did, and I felt dumb. I was like, oh, just got caught not paying attention. It happens. I was like, let's go for resin. Get some buffs going. I thought the tornadoes were a mob at first, so that's why I started attacking them. I'm like, wait, they don't have the health bar. Don't judge me. I was like, oh, inventory's full again. I'm like, okay. I accidentally paused because I was like, wait. Still get confused. I'm like, drop that, pick up that, use it, pick it up again, and hope for a shop. I'm like, man, there's just no shops. We're not getting lucky with shops at all. Not at all. And I was like, oh, buy shops. Yes. Awesome. And then I realized, it's a soul shop. But we get the Echo Shard. Summons a something. I wanted to see what everything was. But I'm like, we're taking... Summons a Vargule companion. It attacks, goes on range damage. But it's just a little extra damage. It helps, right? Like... And I figured, what's 3 souls? I'm like, I have a ton of dexterity, so... And I was like, let's get rid of our dexterity right away. It doesn't do a ton of damage, it just does extra damage. Which I'm okay with. More damage is good damage. I was like, epic item or boots? I'm like, I need boots. Let's go for boots. I was like, oh, it's a giant owl. the library guardian. I was like, oh man. And I was like, oh no. Takes me like 2 or 3 times seeing it to know what's going on. Thankfully, we have a lot of hearts, and it saved our life. And I realized I could spin my mouse around and make that thing go circles. Look at those boots. Periodically trigger your mana effect, right? I was like, wait, hold on. I'm like, did I read that right? Periodically trigger your dash effects every 4 seconds. Okay. On dash effects. Oh, that's not the boots I wanted. Yeah. No. We get boots later. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Spoilers. But I didn't tell you what they did, so it's okay. Floor 7. Also a floor I've never seen before. It is like a frost floor. Which I was like, really cool. And got to tune the weapons, because why not? I thought I died because I thought the fireballs were hitting me. Do I take wildfire? Lightning damage from you and your companions inflicts fragility to burning enemies. Yeah. Pretty sure I take that without even giving it a thought. If it said lightning, I was probably taking it. I avoid dexterity like it's the plague apparently this run. These are ice cream cones and snowmen and doors, it looks like, trying to attack me. Grants 1 armor when bombed. I was like, hey, let's go here. Let's go grab this armor. To only be attacked and hit by an ice cream cone. I was like, hey, might as well drink our potion. I was like, a pawn shop. Yes, we have so much for you to take. I'm going to take everything. This is a going out of business sale. Just take it all. So yeah, we sit here for a second. We sell pretty much the whole inventory except for our companion. We might even sell the frog weapon. No, I don't think I did, but I wanted to, and I forgot. That sounds more like it. But yeah, thank you all for who watches my Tiny Rogue videos. They don't do too well, but I enjoy them. I'm having fun with them. So if you would please consider liking and commenting. It does help with video engagement. It helps it reach more people. That'd be very, very kind of you. You don't have to if you don't want to, of course, but it would be very kind of you. And I really appreciate you all watching. Means a lot to me that you guys like what I create. I was like, ooh, armor, might as well. I didn't care about a weapon. I like my weapon. I'm like, I'm never changing this weapon. This weapon is mine. I finally, I think, decided to go to the tavern, which I don't know why. I don't know what I want here. I don't know what's good here. I remember that if there's nothing above the primary attack, you can enchant it. I was like, I think. And I was like, did I make a mistake? I accidentally talked to her. I was like, whoops. Plus 20 to 35 burning damage or fire damage. I'm like, cool. I like status effects. Pyromancer? I mean, you want to keep some fire. I accidentally, okay, so I bought these parts because I didn't know what they did. And I was like, upgraded gun or cannon by 1 level. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that was useless and a waste of money. But that's okay. And then I accidentally spammed bought wine or something. I was like, oh man, we're struggling here. We're making all kinds of mistakes. I'm like, let's go unlock an obsidian chest because why not? And now there's a Yeti / Sasquatch trying to kill us. Then we get a mana cloak. I'm like, oh. I'm like, that's not worth my 2 hearts. So I was like, nah, we'll just hold on to it. Then we will get a charm, I think, because I don't think we had a charm. And there's a frost dragon. Or excuse me, ice dragon. Same thing. I was like, what is that? I don't mind the delayed reaction. It was me panicking. Because I had no idea what was going on. I was like, oh my gosh. What is this nonsense? But our damage is so good, it actually makes up for a lot of our mistakes. And now we have defeated like 7 bosses, which is crazy. I think these are the boots I get. Yep, during combat, periodically trigger your picking up mana star effects every 10 units moved. Which I was like, what? So basically we cast meteors constantly. Constantly. I was like, yep, put those on. And I start moving around here. I'm like, why isn't it happening? I was like, oh wait, didn't I just read it was in combat? Yep. I was like, yep, sure did. Floor number 8. I was like, gotta fully recover. Gives us our potion back, gives us 1 heart. And then we go get our index. I was like, what is this? And we instantly lose our heart. Like always. I swear it happens 90% of the time we've played this. That we just instantly lose our heart that we just bought back. But now we're doing meteors everywhere. I was like, oh no, what is all this? I start panicking. I'm like, oh, we're so dead here. I even panicked and went to frogs. I panic used my health potion. Even though it could have probably just killed me. I was thinking to myself, well, that was a fun run. I'm sad it's over. And we level up here. I don't remember what I take here. I think I might have re-rolled. Really? Did I re-roll burn aura, grants you an aura that inflicts? No, I take burn aura because it stays on your companion too. And I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. Let's take it. I was like, oh my goodness, a refill flask? I was like, yes, let's go. We just used it. I'm like, please don't take any damage. And I was like, we took damage. I'm like, ah. I'm like, woe is me. I was like, yay, armor, cool. At least I can get 1 armor, so that's an extra hit. I was like, ooh, cake. I was very not happy with this level. This level was giving me nightmares. And I definitely thought we were dead. There's just so many projectiles going on. But we're doing decent. I was like, what do we need? I'm like, we go for the helm, right? I was like, no, maybe weapon? Yeah, weapon. I was like, what is this? I thought we were dead. Like, look at, we have 2 health. I'm like, I don't think I've ever not lost 2 health from a boss before. Look at that. We dodge, dodge, dodge. We got so lucky. We have 1 health left. And we lived. And I breathed a very big sigh of relief right there. I was like, oh man. I was like, that couldn't have gone any worse. This is not for us. Again, not for us. I was like, ooh, Frostbane. I'm like, how does this look? I'm like, it's a magic sword. Didn't plan on using it. But I was like, I want to see what it looks like. Like, that's kind of cool. Back to the electric wand. And now we are on Floor number 9. Which I'm like, I don't think I've ever been to this one either. And I thought I messed up. I was like, oh, what happened? I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, yes, fully recover. Thank you. To the intellect. And again, we're lost. We have no idea what anything does. But we start, I think, relying on our movement more. Like, just move. The meteors will fall. Like, just dodge. You'll be okay. Maybe. Then I panic. I'm like, there's a lot of lines. And I get hit. I just run right into it. Just, okay. That's cool. I didn't want to survive anyways. Like, obviously we go for the weapons, right? Yeah, we always go for weapons. Why? I don't know. The dagger, the dark wand. I think I take the dark wand because I'm like, ooh, how does this shoot? I'm still learning a lot of the weapons, so I take them sometimes just to see how they work. I was like, oh, that's weird. I'm like, I don't care for that. I was like, oh, pawn shop, yes. I'm like, you're back. I'm like, sell these. I'm like, down gun parts. I'm like, well, the gun parts can just stay here because I don't care then. You don't want them. I don't want them. You get to deal with them now. I'm like, yeah, sell it for 27 gold. My goodness. That was expensive. I was like, you know what? Sell the sword. I'm like, yes, 23 gold. Even better. I was like, oh, nothing's in range. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, they are chasing me. Run away. I was like, we're not losing any hearts. I cannot risk it. I'm too bad at this game to risk hearts for a chest. I was like, do I want to buy items? I was like, I don't think I do. I'm gonna go take a potion. I was like, what is this? Berserker potion? I'm like, well, let's actually do the smart thing and hold on to it. Maybe. Like, we still have a whole another floor. If I survive this, might as well just get another key just in case. Look at us dodging, doing big things around here. And of course we just go for the body armor because we don't need a melee weapon. And I was like, arcane golem. I'm like, that looks like the World of Warcraft mount. The mount that Jaina drops in her raid. Sorta. I'm like, uh oh, arcane golem is gone. I'm like, oh, we're getting hit by everything. I'm like, oh, we're dead. But lo and behold, we were not dead. We survived. To my surprise. And then to my surprise, we get Odin's gauntlets. So gain full stacks of speed boost whenever you create chain lightning. Yeah. So now we're just fast every time we cast lightning. I'm like, what else could this run possibly give us? Because that we have some crazy synergies going on here. And I have enough souls to heal again. I was like, just keep doing it. Don't even care. Just keep healing me. Thank you. I was like, we're taking, I guess, a key? Because, yeah. What do you mean what you're looking at? So now I'm Speedy Boy. But then I'm like, I don't know if I've seen this mob before, but please don't get hit. I was like, oh, we gotta take the plus int. I panicked a little bit. I think I hit one of those green things. Oh, no, I did not. Last level. I don't remember what we got last level. Spell Echo. Yep, we take Spell Echo. I was like, oh, rude. But on the tally of 5 attacks with a magic weapon, repeat the attack. So it does a little less damage. I think it's 25% less damage. But we attack fast. 4, 5, repeat. 1, you know what I mean? And I think you can repeat the meteors, which is pretty sweet. I'm like, why did I waste a key? I'm like, who cares? Whatever. If I go to the event room, I do, because I have 100 gold. I was like, what is this? Take the... I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I'm like, what did that do? Legendary, periodically inflicts corruption to all enemies in the room every second. Okay. And I was like, wait, can I still get more into... I think I checked my stats. I don't know where I'm looking. I'm like, hold on. And you'll see that I'm like, wait. I'm like, that's not what I clicked. I was like, wait. It's under general, by the way. That's what I'm looking for. I'm like, what is going on? So I have 26 intelligence. I'm like, but my experience is max. Do I still get the intelligence? And lo and behold, even if you are max level, you still get the stat. Which makes sense. It does. I was like, armor. I'm like, I love armor. We have 4 dashes. We have 5 hearts with 1 shield. We go fast. We throw down meteors. We get some bombs. We get some mariachi or maracas, not mariachis. We get some maracas. We take them. I don't think I even test what they do. 1 final rest. I'm like, oh, we're almost done. I'm like, interesting. I'm terrified. Yeah, I didn't have enough souls to do the healing of my flask. And here's death once again. I'm like, okay, so everything else has changed. I'm like, did death change? I'm like, if death changed, we're in trouble. I'm like, okay. I'm like, did death do this before? I'm like, I don't think so. And my meteors aren't keeping up with him, which is such a bummer. He's too fast. I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh, he's done this before. Like, do I just not remember the other one? I had no... I was just trying to survive. I had no idea what was going on here. Enough. I'm like, oh, now he's just chasing with laser beams. I'm like, I don't think this happened last time. I'm like, just get me out of there. We got a lucky dodge. And we are just unloading on him. Pause. And we have done it again. We defeat death for the 2nd time. And that brought our streak to 2, which is pretty cool. I don't even know why I'm looking at this stuff. I'm like, maybe there's something farther, but I don't think we've gone far enough in the game to have that. So we're like, yeah, oh my, oh, we're getting farther. Then it happens again. I'm like, oh no, Phil watched. I'm like, resist. I'm like, you always resist. And then he murders me. He murdered me again. But that was a super fun run. I don't know who I'm going to play next, but that was a really, really, really fun run. We get another level. I don't think I put it in. Maybe I did. But that was super cool. 2 of 5 done. Shows our, I think I show our streak right here. Yep, current streak 2. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I think I just put in the suppression one. Another one. To the left. No, it's the magic find. Yeah, the thief in the shadows. But man, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of it, please consider giving a like and a subscribe. It does help out the channel greatly. Thank you all so much for all your support. It really does mean the world to me. And I hope you'll have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care, and we'll see you next time. See ya.